time for planting, like your students especially, and outgoing students, the present class 10. You have been planting all these years, right? From the time you began your schooling. Maybe some of you must be 10 years here, some of you maybe 12 years, some of you 8, whatever it may be. So all these days you are planting, and now you are going to reap the harvest. Not only in the field of academics, I could say, but as you live or as you proceed ahead with the different careers that you will be taking, you will reap the harvest. Be it in the field of the values that you have learned. All these things are the harvests. Right? So, as you leave this place, as I said, it gives us a mixture of feeling of joy and happiness. First and foremost, it is a sadness, of course, obviously, and all of us, including me, teachers, class 10, we are sad because as human beings, we are attached. There is an attachment of things. Time you are so much used to this place, to this institution. There is a sunny area, your classroom, the desks, the building, the place. The kind of attachment is there. Attachment to the persons. Just imagine, from the time you entered, there are teachers from the beginning itself, they are still here teaching you. And sometimes it is difficult to be away from them, to say goodbye. Sometimes it is difficult. Right? So place, things, person. And my dear friends, I could say that to have this kind of sadness, it is a normal thing. It is a normal, but it is part of our life. On the other hand, I could say there is also time for being happy. Happiness. Why you say happiness? Happiness not that because you will be going away from this room. Not in a negative way. It is, of course, it is always in our life. Sometimes we feel sad, we want to be because of this. But I could say happiness comes because you are grateful for. My dear students, you have learned a lot, I could say. And my personal observation, I was just 6 months with you. I could say, I have seen many positive things in you, dear class 10 students. I just like to highlight some of the points that I have observed in you. Of course, few things already have been mentioned by Justin. He has beautifully mentioned some of the standing qualities that we see in you, dear class 10 students. Well, I could say, one of the foremost good qualities I found in you is that you were the elder brothers to your other companions. You were like your elder brothers and sisters. I could see during the break hours, and you will go around with the smaller kids and sometimes playful around in a very loving way. It's a brotherly, sisterly affection was to be seen. Secondly, you are a good example. You really showed a good example. Okay, be it when we assign you any responsibilities you are ready to do. Just for instance, in Don Bosco's feast, right? Just we had a Don Bosco's feast. I see some of you coming. Of course, you already had the holidays, but then you came advanced. And when we only came into this, you are very much eager to do. Right? This shows that you are very much open. Okay, to help out wherever it is required. So, dear class 10 students, we appreciate the commitment to the responsibilities that has been assigned to you. And I am sure you will begin to realize as you move on with your academic career, whatever things. The other point I would like to express, there is a lot of maturity in you. That you are a class 10, that you have the dignity of being the so-called class 10. These things are also very much seen in you. For example, even if there are no teachers in your classroom, when I walk around, I could see that some of you are very, very serious. And you are, inspiring others to be so. And therefore it is a matter of pride for us to say. And in that way we could say, we are happy that we have learned all these things. Though it is a time to say goodbye, but then we are happy that you have learned all these things. Another thing I could say is that your behaviors. You are not very rough and tough compared to the other schools. Usually, the classes it is very boastful, very raw, rude sometimes. But we don't see in you this kind of behaviors. You are a gentle, serious, responsible, and I can go on listing many positive qualities in you. And I'm sure those teachers or the father, they will always have something good points to say about you, and you will be hearing as they come to speak. So I will not go on listing the outstanding qualities that you have. And therefore, my dear students of class 10, as you leave the portals of this institution, right? You remember, you will be confident now. Those of you who are very timid to speak or to demonstrate your talents, after leaving this institution, I am sure 90%, 100% will be more different than what you are here. You will be more responsible, more courageous, and that will help you, especially in the time to decide things. Sometimes it is difficult. So, in the time to decide, the values that you have learned will help you. And therefore, I wish you all the very best. And as I wish you all the very best, I would like also to thank you for all the contributions that you have made here.